Hello, hello. Welcome back to the mat, my friends, and welcome to a first quarter moon slow flow practice. I asked, I think it was last week, I asked in our online community if there were any requests for the coming last 2 months of the year in terms of what I bring you here on the YouTube channel. And a number of you asked for more slow flow classes. You've really been digging those. So today's practice will be a nice slow flow. And we're working with the cycle of the moon. So if you practiced with me last week, we were focused on the new moon. So that was sort of our theme for the practice, setting our intentions for the lunar cycle, allowing those seeds to land. And now we are coming into the first quarter moon that's coming up this week. And some themes around the first quarter moon are challenges, decision-making, and taking action. So this part of the lunar phase is where the moon is half illuminated by the sun. Just the way that the moon orbits around the earth, it means that in the sky we'll see a half moon. And energetically, in terms of our intentions, this is when we might start to see some challenges or obstacles arising. This might be a time when we need to make some decisions about those challenges and really work on taking action towards our intentions. So at the new moon, we plant the seeds, we set the intentions, we don't do anything about them just yet. Now at the first quarter moon, this is the time to get moving, to get taking action, to start bringing those intentions to fruition. So we'll be focusing a bit on the manipura chakra today, which is our chakra of doing, of taking action. The manipura chakra is located at the center of the core. It is the solar plexus chakra. The color is a bright, vibrant yellow. So I will be inviting you to envision that in this space. For today, I'm going to recommend that you go ahead and grab 1 or 2 blocks. And if you have any other props that you'd like to have near you for your practice, feel free to grab those too and just have them nearby. If you have not joined us in the online tribe, click the link in the description below and come on in and join us. So if you'd like to make any future requests, that is the place to do it. And if you would like to support this channel and support the making of more classes like these, please come join me on Patreon. That link is also in the description below. All right, my friends. Go ahead and unroll your mat, grab any props you want to have near you, and we're going to begin on our backs, just like Savasana. All right, my friends, go ahead and come onto your back. Make sure that one of your blocks, that you have a block that's handy that you can easily reach for. And then come to lie all the way back. Allow the legs to extend long. And then bring both hands right onto the center of the core. So right at the solar plexus, you can bring one hand on top of the other. Invite the eyelids to close and feel the gentle rise and fall of your belly as you inhale and exhale. As you settle into a few moments of stillness here, I invite you to bring to mind your new moon intentions. Any intentions that you might have set last week at the new moon. And if you didn't set any intentions, you can begin to set one now. Allowing that intention to come into your mind. And with your intention sort of in the back of your mind, bring your awareness right to the center of your being. to the space beneath your hands, to your manipura chakra. And this is your chakra of taking action. It is also the chakra of willpower, so your decision-making, strength would come from this place as well. The element for the manipura chakra is fire. So you can begin to envision a flame flickering in this space. And with each breath, seeing your flame grow a little bit brighter. Taking just a couple more breaths here. And then you can begin to release the hands. You can open the eyes if you would like. We're going to bring the soles of both feet flat onto the earth. And with the soles of the feet flat on the earth, take a big inhale here, fill up the belly. Now as you exhale, press the navel to the spine, feel the pelvis tilt. So you're really pressing the back into the earth. Inhale to release that, fill the belly. And then exhale, re-tilt the pelvis, press the spine into the earth, navel to the spine. Inhale, rock the pelvis forward. And exhale, rock back, press the belly towards the earth. Take two more like this. Inhale. And exhale, press the back flat to the earth. One more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Press navel to spine, spine to the earth, and stay here. So you should feel the muscles of the belly firing up here as you press the navel to spine and spine down towards the earth. Keep this active. So you want to continue to press the back flat onto the earth, lift the head and shoulders, reach the arms towards the front of your mat. Now from here, we're going to lift the feet, bringing the knees to stack directly above the hips. Notice if your knees want to come in closer to the body, that makes it a little bit easier. See if you can keep the knees right over the hips. It's a little bit harder. Keep the left knee right above the hip as you extend the right leg long. Notice that the left knee is going to want to come in. Keep it over the hip. And then lift the right leg and extend the left leg. And then switch. And switch. And switch, and switch, 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 and then hug knees into the chest. Ooh. That one is harder than it looks if you're doing it right. So you want to make sure that the navel's pressing towards the spine is pressing flat to the earth, and the knees are right above the hips. If you're doing all of those things, this movement will feel a lot tougher than it looks. We're going to come into that one more time. So bring the soles of the feet flat. We'll set it up. Go ahead and press navel to spine, spine to the earth, pelvis tilts up. Lift head and shoulders, reach the arms to the front of your mat. So already you should feel the belly working. Lift the feet, knees right above the hips. Extend the right leg long. And then switch. And switch. 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 One more time each side. And hug the knees in. Go ahead and come into a gentle rock side to side. And then from here, go ahead and roll yourself up and into a tabletop position, hands and knees. Stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze and the tailbone. And exhale, round the spine, press the earth away. So moving through your cat-cow, allowing your breath to initiate your movements. Take one more here. Go ahead and find a neutral spine. Keep the shoulders right above the wrists and the hips right above the knees. Now from here, you're going to tuck the toes under and really press the earth away. So feel the navel scoop up to the spine. So that same action we had on the floor, this time the back is up towards the sky. So you're not pressing the back into anything, but sort of pretend that you are. So the navel scoops up to the belly, really press the earth away. You should feel the shoulder blades kind of spread on the back, and then lift the knees just 2 inches up off the earth. Keep the gaze towards the front edge of your mat and breathe. You're going to start to feel this in the belly and in the quads. Stay with it. One more inhale. And exhale, release the knees onto the earth. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart. And exhale, round the spine. And then neutral spine once again. Go ahead and extend the right leg long behind you, lifting the right foot off the earth. So keep the hips square towards the earth so you're not opening to the right side. The right toes are pointing towards the earth beneath you. Extend the left arm long. Reach in opposite directions. Notice if the belly starts to sag towards the earth. And again, navel up towards the spine. Scoop in the belly as you reach in opposite directions. Take one more inhale. And an exhale. And then bend the right knee. Reach back for the right foot with the left hand. And very gently press the right foot into the left hand. Coming into heart opening, a bit of a back bend. So opening the heart and the chest forward, lifting the gaze. And then gently release the right foot, left hand onto the earth. Keep the right foot extended long and back. Go ahead and turn the left shin out towards the left. So you're going to lift the left foot, move the left foot out towards the left, and then come onto the inside edge of the right foot, or even bring the sole of the right foot flat and begin to lift the right arm to the sky. So you're coming into a side plank variation here with the left knee on the earth. Press the earth away with the left arm. Get really steady here, and then begin to lift the right leg off of the earth. Now, option to stay right here exactly as you are, or you can bend the right knee and reach for the right foot with the right hand, pressing the right foot into the hand, coming into a Chapasana variation on the knee. Maybe you can lift the gaze up towards the sky. And then gently, without slingshotting the foot, release the right leg, bring it onto the earth, right hand onto the earth, come back into your tabletop position. We'll take that on the other side. So the left leg will extend long and back, lifting left foot off the earth. Reach really actively through the left heel, nice and strong. Extend the right arm forward, navel up towards the spine, firming up the belly. Really reach in opposite directions. And then bend the left knee, reach back for left foot with the right hand. Press the left foot gently into the right hand as you open the chest forward, maybe lifting the gaze. And then releasing right hand to the earth. Left leg goes long and back. Go ahead and lift the right foot off the earth. Turn the right foot out towards the right and then bring the shin back down. Come onto the inside edge of the left foot and then allow the sole of the left foot to go flat onto the earth as you lift the left arm towards the sky, coming into your side plank variation. Now from here, press the earth away with the right hand and lift the left foot off the earth. So we're in a half moon variation here with the knee on the earth. We'll be visiting half moon on the foot a little bit later, but you always have the option to come here onto the knee. That is a decision for you to make. Option to stay right here, again, you decide. Or you bend at the left knee, reaching back for left foot with left hand, and gently press the left foot into the hand, maybe lifting the gaze up towards the sky. So this practice is a perfect opportunity to practice some discernment. Decide what's going to work best for you here on your mat, so you can take that decision making off of your mat at this first quarter moon. Gently release the left foot to the earth, left hand to the earth, coming back into your tabletop. Go ahead and take some circles with the hips in one direction, and then in the other direction as well. And then make your way into downward facing dog. You can come into any movement that speaks to you here, maybe pedaling out the feet, bending the knees, shifting hips, whatever speaks to you. And then when you're satisfied with movement, finding some stillness in this shape. And from here, go ahead and step the right foot in between the hands, bringing the left heel onto the earth. Make sure that the right heel is in line with the arch of the left foot, coming into Virabhadrasana 2, so Warrior 2. Heel to arch alignment, sitting down into the right leg. Make sure that the shoulders are stacked right above the hips, so they're not sort of reaching forward. You want one straight line, hips to shoulders. Nice strong arms. Check in with the right knee. Make sure it's not buckling in towards the midline. Gently press the right leg out towards the right. And then as you inhale, straighten the right leg. Maybe shorten your stance just a touch. Reach long over the right leg. Torso stays open to the left side of your mat. Right arm comes down, left arm to the sky. Trikonasana triangle pose. Right hand can be on the shin, maybe on a block. Chest continues to spin open towards the side of your mat. Maybe the gaze lifts up towards the left fingertips. Bring a gentle bend into the right knee as you lift back up into Warrior 2. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands onto the earth and step back into downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. Go ahead and step left foot in between the hands. Setting up for Warrior 2, so you want heel to arch alignment, bringing the right heel to the earth. When you find that in the legs, go ahead and lift the torso, opening the arms. Again, finding all the points of alignment here. Shoulders over the hips, the knee tracking over middle toes and not buckling in. Strong arms reaching in opposite directions, and the gaze coming over the front middle finger. Go ahead and straighten the left leg. Maybe shorten your stance just a little bit. Reach long over the left leg with the torso hinging at the hips, keeping the chest open to the side of your mat. Left arm down, right arm up to the sky. Trikonasana triangle pose. Bring a gentle bend into the left knee as you lift back up, warrior two. Take an inhale. And exhale, hands to the earth and step back, downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. Go ahead and bring the knees onto the earth. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart. And exhale, round the spine. Come through neutral spine and then back into downward facing dog. Once again, we're going to step right foot in between the hands, heading right back into warrior two. So left heel to the earth, lifting the torso, bending into the right knee. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reach long over the leg, coming right back into Trikonasana triangle pose. Now from here, bring the left hand onto the left hip, bring a gentle bend into the right knee, and you're going to bring the right hand onto the earth. 2 spaces in front of the right foot and 1 space out to the right. Option to bring a block into the space and the hand onto the block. Heel toe the left foot in and then straighten the right leg. Now you want the hips and the chest all to be open towards the left side of your mat. So this is coming into your Ardha Chandrasana half moon pose. If this feels steady, maybe the left arm lifts towards the sky. And if that feels steady, maybe you play with lifting the gaze up towards the left fingertips. This is a challenging pose. There are a number of decisions for you to make here, so choose where you'd like to go with it. Now, if you're here and you feel super steady, maybe you bend the left knee, reach for the left foot with the left hand, and press the foot into the hand for your Chapasana variation. Again, remember, you can always come down onto the right knee for this, just like we did at the beginning of practice. And then gently, without slingshotting the foot, if you have it, release it back. Bend deeply into the right knee and slowly step back, finding your warrior two. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, hands to the earth, and step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. We'll take that on the other side. Step the left foot up between the hands, right heel to the earth. Now, while you're here, if you use your block, maybe you want to move it over to the left side. For your half moon. And when you feel ready, lifting the torso, finding your Virabhadrasana 2. We've been here before, so you know what it should feel like in the body. Find that once again. Straightening left leg. Reaching long over the leg, left arm down, right arm to the sky. Find your triangle pose. Bring the right hand to the right hip, a gentle bend into the left knee. Find the positioning of the hand. You want to go 2 spaces in front of the left foot and 1 space out to the left. Heel toe the right foot in as you start to bring more weight onto the left leg, and then straighten the left leg as the right leg lifts back. Hips, chest are open towards the right side of your mat. Maybe the arm lifts to the sky. Maybe the gaze turns up towards fingertips. You choose where you go with this pose. Maybe you bend the right knee, reach for the right foot with the right hand, and gently press the foot into the hand, finding your heart open variation. If you've got the foot, gently release it long and back. Bring gaze towards the earth. Bend deeply into the left leg. Step the right foot way back, finding your warrior 2. Take an inhale here. And exhale, hands to the earth. Step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Open the mouth, release. Go ahead and bring the knees to the earth. Seat to feet, forehead to the mat for child's pose. And bringing your intentions back to mind. Noticing, just thinking through if there have already been any obstacles or challenges showing up. Acknowledging those. And then considering how you might move through them. And what decisions do you have to make? And gently begin to lift your torso. Shift the hips over to one side and bring your seat to the earth, the legs around in front of you. We're going to come into a TP twist. So make sure you're sitting up on your sits bones, not rolling back on tailbone. If you find you are rolling back, bring a blanket or a towel or a small cushion underneath your seat so that you can sit up nice and tall in the spine. Go ahead and bend the knees, bringing the soles of the feet onto the earth. Legs are together. We're going to hug the legs with the left arm. Right hand comes behind us like a little kickstand. Take an inhale here, lengthening spine to the sky. As you exhale, twist to the right from the belly, the rims, the shoulders, and then the head turns to look over the right shoulder. As you inhale, turn head, shoulders, ribs, and belly to center. Hugging the legs with the right arm, left hand behind you. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, twist left from belly, ribs, shoulders, and then the head turns to look over the left shoulder. On an inhale, turning head, shoulders, ribs, and belly to center. Go ahead and open the knees out wide, bringing the soles of the feet together to touch. Coming into Baddha Konasana. You can bring the hands to the feet and then sort of open the feet like a book. So your thumbs will be at the soles of the feet. As you inhale, lengthen the spine nice and long. And as you exhale, reach the heart forward and down, taking that nice long spine over the legs. Maybe you can use the elbows to press the legs towards the earth if that feels okay. With each inhale, lengthen through the spine, and with each exhale, maybe come down a little bit more. And then gently lifting the torso back up. And then from here, go ahead and come onto your back. And bringing the soles of the feet flat onto the earth. You should be able to graze the backs of the heels with your middle fingers, with the arms long next to the body. We'll come into a few bridge waves here. So on your inhale, you're going to lift the hips up towards the sky, and at the same time, you're going to lift the arms up overhead to touch the earth. Notice that the knees might want to splay out to the sides. Hug them towards the midline. Maybe bring a block in between the thighs if you notice that's happening a lot. On your exhale, you're going to bring the hips towards the earth and the arms down next to the body. We'll come into that 5 times. So here we go. Inhale, lift hips and arms. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Take 2 more like this. And then bring your feet about as wide as your mat and allow the knees to fall to the right and left. So coming into some windshield wipers. And then hug both knees in towards the chest, giving them a squeeze. And come on into a happy baby, feet towards the sky. Reaching for inside or outside edges of the feet and pulling them gently towards the earth. And if there are any final movements your body is craving before finding stillness, go ahead and take that now. Otherwise, join me here in Savasana, extending the legs long, feet about as wide as your mat. And again, bringing the hands right to the center of the belly. Your seat of willpower and of taking action, your manipura chakra. We fan the flames of the manipura chakra quite a bit today, activating into the core, working on some balancing that requires a really good amount of core stability and strength. So with this fire in your belly fully fanned and lit and ready to go, bring your intentions back to mind. And see that vibrant flame of your manipura chakra shining nice and bright. And if you have more time for Savasana, please do stay. And otherwise, start to bring some gentle movement into fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Take a nice long stretch and a big breath in. And exhale it out. And bring soles of your feet flat onto your mat. And from here, turn on to the side of your choice. Using the left hand to help press you up, make your way nice and gently into a comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall, rooting down through sitting bones, lengthening through the spine. Bringing the left hand over the center of the belly and then the right hand over the left. Remembering that your inner flame is always there, just waiting for you to fan it, to ignite it, to use it to make stuff happen. Bringing the palms to touch at heart center and bowing the head gently towards the hands. Thank you so much for allowing me to lead you in this practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for joining me here in this first quarter moon practice. Go out there and take action on those intentions. And we'll check in on our intentions next week at the full moon. I'll meet you right back here on the mat next time.